Here in Price, Utah, I recently picked up a Savage Stealth, and a lot of people wanted to have a review on it, so I thought I'd give you a little bit of a rundown on what it has or what it doesn't have compared to the Ruger RPR, Ruger Precision. What I have here is a Tika T3 built by Brad Hiskey at Brad's Guns in Eureka. I know it's not a very fair comparison, but I just thought I'd show you a few differences between that and this Savage Stealth. This is in 6.5 creedmoor, something I've been wanting to try out for a while, and the Ruger Precision is just really hard to get a hold of, so I thought I'd go this route and give it a try. I know a lot of people have said they're ugly or that they're boxy, and maybe they are a little bit, but they're considerably lighter than the Ruger Precision. This one comes in at about 9 pounds without the sculpt, so it's about 4 or 5 pounds lighter than the Ruger Precision. Another big concern a lot of people have is the bolt that's on this. It does have the top bolt release, and it does have the typical Savage free-floating head, which is actually something that does help with accuracy in some regards because it will self-center that bolt face. This is a factory blueprinted bolt, and you can see that unlike something like the Tika, it isn't butter smooth, but it is very smooth. It doesn't seem to be catching at all. I can run the bolt very quick. Can't run it quite as smoothly or as easily as the Tika. You just can't beat the Tika when it comes to smooth actions. I can't take that away from them. This is running, MSRP's on it about $1,200. I think you can pick them up for about $1,000 generally. What it has is a solid billet aluminum chassis, monolithic chassis. It's very sleek. It's got the barricade block here that you can use. Typical AR furniture, so if you want to change out the buttstock that's on it, what it currently has on it is Fab Defense GLR shock buttstock, and then just a typical pistol grip. It also comes with a 10-round mag. A lot of people have had concerns with this. This is the MDT mag. Seems to feed really smoothly from what I can see with it. It is plastic. I do believe you can pick them up for about $30. You can run these through here, and you can see they feed pretty well. There's a little hitch in it. Brand new. It's only had about 5 rounds shot through it. But it seems to be feeding just fine. If you don't like the plastic mags, one thing I did find out, took the AICS style accurate mag out of my Tika, loaded it up with the 6.5 creedmoor. Fits them just fine, and these are always stiff when they start, when they're fully loaded. And you can see that the AICS mags, they load just fine as well. So if you want to go that route, these are about $100 a piece, but it is an option that you have without changing anything else. This is on a Model 10 action. The Model 10 usually runs about $850, whereas the Ruger Precision is actually based off of a Ruger American. It's about a $350, $400 gun. So it starts out with a very solid action, and for an extra $150, $200, you can get it with the chassis, the EGW rail, the buttstock, everything the way you see it here, because that's kind of why I went with it. If I decided to use this for hunting, I can order a stock, put a regular stock on it for a Model 10 action, it'll drop right in. So we'll do a little bit of shooting here with it, see what kind of groups I can get out of it. Again, it's only had about 5 rounds through it, so it'll probably get better as it gets worn in a little. I hate to use the term broke in, but it'll get smoother as you shoot it. It does have the threaded barrel. I'll eventually put a brake on it. Not that the 6.5 really needs it, but it makes it more fun to shoot without it. It does have the Accu trigger. One thing that I have noticed about this one compared to other Accu triggers I have is this it doesn't have the red competition spring in it, but it does seem to be fairly light. I lightened it up last night, and it's breaking at about 2 to 2.5 pounds, just guessing without putting a scale on it. It's a pretty good trigger so far for the Savage Accu trigger, and a lot of people don't care for that, but I don't seem to mind it too bad. It's not quite as light as the one that Brad put for me in the Tika here, but not really a fair comparison. You're looking at a $2,000 gun compared to a $1,000 gun, but just to show you the difference in the bolt features and things of that nature, we wanted to give you that. Doesn't have the folding buttstock like the Ruger. I guess that would make it nice for transportation, shipping, things of that nature, but I don't seem to really need it. It does have the collapsible stock, different 6-position stock, adjustable cheek riser. It does have a very aggressive butt pad on it, a recoil pad. Not sure what I think of that yet, but it does feel comfortable from the little I've shot it. But that's the Savage Model 10 BA Stealth. Real quick, we'll do some shooting with it. I'll post some groups with it here at 100 yards, and then we'll take it up to the 1,000-yard range and see how it does. Thanks.